Hello, ZocGamer2 here. I just wanted to sort of show off a design for a dispenser auto crafter in the new 1.20 Snapshot. So you can see it uses the crafter and it's making dispensers here. So it's making those, and here it's making bows. So, what it uses is it uses this dropper system with timing. So all these droppers will dispense their items and they'll end up in the crafter. And then using this redstone clock here, it triggers the crafter when all the items are in the droppers. So this is just a water transport system for the bows that end up from this machine. In these droppers, there are just the items that you need to make them. So bows are this. And what you want to do, if you're going to make like one of these or something, they're basically the same system. So if you want to make one of these, just copy this part. Copy this part. This is easier to see. With however many slots you need to fill for your item that you want to craft. So this one needs 6 slots that you have to fill. So 6 droppers you should put here if you want to make one. Then just blank out the slots you don't need, and what you want to do is you want to put the items in order of what they will go from left to right, so that it just goes left to right down. So for a bow, it's string, stick, string, stick, string, stick. So there's string, stick, string, stick, string, stick. So you basically want to make that and just copy this. This is just a system that, so the observer sees when it crafts, so it sends out a redstone signal, and it actually sends out 2, but this repeater here is to make sure it this 2 signals are only 1 signal basically. And then this redstone clock just is timed to figure out when it'll be ready. So if you want to make this, it's all depends on how many droppers you have. So I have 6 droppers. So if you have the number of droppers you want to use plus 1, so 6 droppers, here you want to use 7 repeaters for this, all set to 4 ticks into the crafter. So when this is triggered, it sends out 2 pulses, but it's only 1 pulse because of the repeaters, and then it goes through this redstone clock, which will trigger the recipe when it's done. I sort of experimented around and found that this system, where you add 1 to the amount of droppers there and they're all on 4 ticks, works good. So this just is like a simple dispenser system that when a bow goes in, it triggers the dispenser. This is not compact at all. There are probably better designs. And then the bows just go into here. See, oh, there's a lot of them. So to turn this on and off, all you do is flick this lever. So now it just turns off and the recipe will be there. So this one is about the same. So you can see the items go in, and then so since there are 9 repeaters, since there are 9 slots in this recipe, there are 9 droppers but 10 repeaters, and they're all set to 4 ticks for the best thing. and it's pretty efficient, I think. So, and it's just a simple design that is pretty cheap to make. You could add, like, if you changed how this was put here using some sort of other system, or just made them closer to each other or something, you could add like a item sorter to it to make it so you just put in all your items. Like here you would just put in cobblestone and redstone because the bows are being fed by this one, and this one you would put in string and sticks. So you could just do that to make this a bit simpler. Then you just flick this lever and it gets right to work. So one drawback with the system is that, I'm not going to do it, but if you flick this twice, like turn it on and off really fast, it is going to have some issues. Just because of how the system works, if there are 2 pulses, it'll try to craft it twice. And it sort of relies on having the recipe already in there. So just don't do that and you'll be fine. I think I'm going to add a sort of sorting system to this to make it easier to use. Like change this system, maybe some sort of system on the bottom, just to make it a bit easier, because you could manually add I just collected a lot of bows. You could just manually put everything in, but it would just be a lot easier to have like a hopper minecart on top of it. Okay, so I think that's it for my design. If you have any questions about it, just comment. I think it's a simple design. Like, you could just figure it out, you know? I'm not gonna include a build tutorial. If you really want one, I can include one, but no. So, yeah, that's my auto dispenser crafter. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, all that. Bye-bye.